Hey yogis, it's Julia. I'm so glad that you are here. That means it's Practice Everywhere Tuesday and you are getting this awesome, fantastic free flow to your inbox. Maybe you're doing this flow at home, maybe you're doing it at work. It doesn't really matter where you're doing it because the whole idea is that you can practice everywhere and anywhere. So today we're actually going to stay pretty low to the ground. We're going to open up our spine, we're going to get a nice stretch in, and we're going to do all of this from a little bit of a lower get downtown area of the body. So I'm really excited to have you here, and let's get started. So come on down to a child's pose. You can bring your hips back towards your heels and extend your arms forward. Good, and take a deep breath in. Big, wide open. Good. Inhale again, breathe in. Open it up. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Good. Lift to a tabletop, come to hands and knees. Good, and then on your next inhale, send your tail up, your belly low, lift your heart. It's cow pose. Good, on your exhale, cat pose, round your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more time, cow pose, inhale, inhale. Cat pose, round, press, good stretch. Inhale, lengthen to neutral. Soak down your left hand and your right leg. And then extend your right arm forward, your left leg back. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, draw your elbow to your knee. Good. Inhale, lengthen it out like you're pushing something with your foot. And then exhale, elbow to knee. Good. Inhale, reach, get as long as you can. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time, reach out. Make sure you don't collapse here. Draw in and up, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Good, inhale, reach it out. Now bend your lifted knee, circle hand back to either touch, or if you can grab hold of your foot, do that. Loop the shoulder, head back, and then a gentle kick. It's early in this practice, you don't have to go too far. Just find enough to stretch open the side of your chest and into your shoulder. Good, and then without a slingshot, with control, inhale, reach it back out. Exhale, hand and knee down. Then bring some softness in your elbows and then move your ribs in circles. Like you're doing a little jump rope with your rib cage. Excellent. Nice, come back through center. We're going to soak down through the right hand and the left leg. Extend your left arm forward and your right leg back. Take a big full inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Reach, push, like there's something on your foot. Exhale, draw it in, hug. Inhale, draw the belly in, but lengthen everything out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Good, inhale, lengthen. Now bend your lifted knee, circle a hand back. Either grab onto the foot or just touch. Just touch and it's A-okay. You don't have to go farther than you need to. But if there is a grip on your foot, loop the shoulder, head back. So you're making some space up here. And then kick. Good. Notice if you're dumping down in the lumbar, draw that front spine up. Stay broad through the chest. Good. Then no slingshot, with control. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hand and knee down. And then just move those ribs in the other direction. A little bit of softness in the elbows helps you get around the shoulder. So you're thinking liquid. Getting a little sassy in your hips. Should feel really good in your spine. Good. And then come through the center. Ground into your left hand, reach your right arm up. And then 3 times, thread the needle, bring it through. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread. Last time, reach it up, go big. Exhale, thread all the way. And now extend your left arm to the top edge of the mat. Feel length through your spine. So if you need to hop your right ear forward, you do that. Take deep breath. It feels good. 2 more. Nice, and then slide the left hand under your shoulder, use it to ground, and then inhale, reach your right arm up in opposition, exhale, right hand down. Other side 3 times, inhale, big sweep, reach up, exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach, go big, exhale, thread. Last time, inhale, big up, exhale, all the way. You can lay your cheek down, your shoulder, your ear down, and then extend the right arm to the top. Length down through your chest. Big full breath. Good. And then slide the right hand under your shoulder. Use it to ground. Inhale, unwind all the way. Exhale, touch it down. Good. And then from there, tuck your toes. Push back to a downward facing dog. Pedal in your legs a little bit if you need some space. Stay rooted down into the hands. Draw up the belly just a bit and then hang the head long to your thumbs. So you feel the scaffolding of your arms pressing down. Your hips lift up, and then an inward rotation. The inner thighs move back just a bit. Press the outer heels low. Good. Yeah, take a full inhale, gaze forward, soften the knees, and then step the right foot forward. Ground into the left hand, circle your right arm up, and then just take 3 rotations of this arm like a windmill, just opening up the body, opening up the shoulder. Good. The last time, inhale, look up. Exhale, touch it down. Release the left knee down. So if you need a cushion, put a cushion underneath your knee. And then come on up to this kneeling crescent. Drag your front heel and your back knee towards one another to create lift. Draw up through the front lumbar and then lift through your chest. Good. 1 more breath here. Exhale, hands down to frame your foot. Half split. Shift your hip over your back knee, hop your front heel forward, tack your toes to your nose. Move the chest forward on inhale, crease at your hips on exhale. Great. Now hinge forward, spin your back toes away from you, and then come on up, just like you're in a kneeling warrior 2. That's just going to create a little more intensity or opening for this front hip because we're low. Gaze over your front hand and then come into kind of a modified side angle, but you're going to have your back knee down. Stay a little bit upright, so more of a square in this front leg, and then take the top hand to the base of your skull. Lean your head into your hand. You're going to feel that this creates a bigger stretch from your back hip all the way up the side of your body. Good. Then inhale your arms out. On your exhale, land the back hand, straighten this front leg, so push it long, and then reach top arm now over your ear. And this can be a really big pose, so take your time. You can turn your heart towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale, windmill yourself back up. Exhale, hands down. Tuck the back toes. Press back. Downward facing dog. So getting right into those hips. We'll do all of that on the other side. On your inhale, gaze forward. A little softness in the knee. Exhale, step forward to a lunge. Strengthen the back leg to lengthen your spine. Then turn left arm up. And then just some windmills. Making some space for the body. Good. Last one. Reach up. Exhale, touch it down. Right knee down. Hug inner thighs in and up. Pelvic floor up. And then we lift. So there's that zip. And then once the spine is integrated, you can deepen the pose. Good. Draw in and up. Reach up. One more breath in. Exhale. Ardha Hanuman, half splits. Hop the left heel forward. Tap the toes to the nose. Steer your outer left hip back and your chest forward. Good. Big deep breath. Deepen on your exhale. Good. Hinge forward and then spin your back toes out. Come on up to this modified warrior two. So again, modification doesn't necessarily mean it's easier because this is actually a bigger opening for the front hip. Still gaze over your front finger. Take a breath in. Good, and then come to this modified side angle. Top arm's gonna go over your ear initially. Bottom elbow can come onto your thigh. And then cradle the base of your head. Let your head fall back into your hand. You're gonna feel a nice big opening for this front hip and also a nice big expansion up through the side body as well. Nice. Inhale, sweep the ceiling. Exhale, land your hand back. Lengthen through your leg and take this back hand now over your ear. So move slow in that transition. It's pretty big. Lengthen from long leg to long arm. Turn your head towards the ceiling any amount as your neck allows. Good. Inhale, push the ground away. Come back up. Exhale, plant your hands. Spin your back toes back. Step back, downward facing dog. I want you to pedal in your legs a little bit. Just loosen that up. Good. Take a breath in. Look forward. On your exhale, come down to your knees and then sit on down. And bring the soles of your feet together. Take your hands around your feet and press your heels together. Notice as you press your heels together, your knees might get a little bit lower. Lengthen your chest up and then fold. Any amount is fine. You can walk your hands forward, move your chest forward, and then deepen on the exhale. Let's take 2 breaths here. Good, one more. Great. Walk yourself up. Take your legs out. So they don't have to be super wide. They can be as wide or as narrow as your hips require. Anchor down through both hands so you can sort of lift your tush and scoot it back. And then again, walk forward. Encourage your toes to point towards the ceiling. Move the chest forward and through. Great, and then we're gonna walk over to the right leg. Push a lot through the hands so you can sort of anchor the hips back and then crawl the arms forward, creating a tension. And we're using that tension to deepen the stretch. So there's something we can sort of press against. Right, so if we're just sort of noodly, we have nothing to press against, we're not really getting in there, and we also have no support for the body. So build yourself a strong base of support and then push into it. Yeah, good. And then walk yourself over to the other side. Again, we're building tension that we can use, right? So creating like a scaffolding or a stability structure in the body so that we can push against it to find the stretch instead of just sort of noodling into it or collapsing. Great. Come on back through the center. I want you to cross your your left. We'll take your left leg over the right knee. And if this is too much, you can always extend that bottom leg out. Ground down through your left hand behind you, reach the right arm up, and then twist. So you can hook the elbow or wrap around your knee. Anchoring down as you inhale, twisting, turning as you exhale. Good. Breathing in, getting long. Twist as you breathe out. Good. Inhale back to center. Switch legs. So opposite foot crosses. And again, if this is too tight, you take that bottom leg, you kick it out. No big deal. Anchored down through the back hand. Sweep up and over. Either hook the elbow or wrap. Okay? Back hand acts like a second spine, getting long as you breathe in. Turning, twisting as you breathe out. Good. One more time. Inhale. Twist as you exhale. Beautiful. Come back through the center. Find just an easy pose. Reach your right arm up. Gather your left ear. And then just let gravity do the work here. Yeah, nice. So really in today's flow, even though we kept it kind of downtown, we kept it low, we addressed all of those major trouble spots that tend to get stiff and sore, especially if we're sitting behind a desk for a long period of time. Switch sides, we got into our hip flexors, gave our whole entire hip socket an opportunity to find some full range of motion, stretched into our hamstrings. Now we're getting into the shoulders and the neck. Good. Come through the center, and then finally interlace the fingers, loop the shoulder heads back, open up through the chest, just find a little bit of space. Great, and then release, take your hands to your thighs. So if you have time for Shavasana, get yourself a quiet place, go lay out 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you can. If this is all the yoga that you can get in today, know that you've done a lot. You've opened up plenty of those sort of usual suspect areas that tend to get tight and tense during our day. So it's a really fantastic practice to just practice everywhere. Take your time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes when you can, to stretch out your body, to get your breath moving. Know that you've done something fantastic for yourself. And until next time, namaste. Mwah. Love ya.